What is wild yeast in New Jersey mead making? Imagine capturing the very essence of New Jersey's natural environment in a bottle. That's what wild yeast does in mead making here. It's the yeast that naturally exists in the air, on flowers, and on raw honey from local beekeepers. Instead of adding commercial yeast, mead makers let the environment do the work. They expose honey-water mixtures, called musts, to the open air near native plants like honeysuckle or pine trees. This allows the wild yeast to settle in and start fermentation. The process can take several weeks, often around 4 to 6, depending on the temperature and conditions. During fermentation, the yeast converts sugars in honey into alcohol and carbon dioxide. Because the yeast is from the local environment, the flavor of the mead reflects the region's flora. For example, honey from the pine barrens or from bees that collect nectar from wildflowers will influence the taste and aroma. Wild yeast fermentation is less predictable than using commercial yeast. It can produce more complex flavors, but also requires careful attention. Mead makers keep the must in a warm, dark place, usually between 60 and 70 degrees Fahrenheit. They may start fermentation in small vessels to monitor how the yeast is working before moving to larger containers. Sometimes they add a small amount of raw honey that contains live yeast to jumpstart the process. Using wild yeast aligns with New Jersey's focus on local, artisanal beverages. It connects the drink to the state's biodiversity and supports sustainable practices. Many cideries and mead producers in New Jersey prefer wild yeast because it creates a unique, regionally expressive product. It's a way to showcase the natural flavors of local honey and plants. Overall, wild yeast in New Jersey mead making is about harnessing the environment's natural microorganisms. It's a craft that produces distinctive, authentic meads that tell a story of the land and its flora. While it takes more skill and patience, the results are often worth the effort for those seeking a truly local and natural beverage.